Hello guys, in today's video I'll be showing you how to create a Jumia store and start selling all your products online, especially on Jumia in Nigeria. Starting from the requirement and the process, everything you have to know about Jumia. So I'll be showing you how to create a store and how to upload your products.
So guys, the first thing you have to do is to create a Jumia Seller Center account. That is if you don't have the account yet. But if you have the account, you can skip to the next step, which I'll be showing you how to optimize your product. But in this first step, I'll be showing you how to create a Jumia Seller Center account and also add your product and services there. So to get started, you have to scroll to the bottom of the page of Jumia page here, which is when you go to jumia.com.ng. You go to the bottom here, which is the footer. So you should be able to find a link that says sell on Jumia, which is under make money with Jumia. Click on that link. So once you click on the link, that should take you to another landing page of Jumia Seller Center, where you'll be able to find another link that says start selling on Jumia. You also have to click the button again or the link. So click on that. Once you click on it, it will take you to the page where you have to fill your personal information or your personal details. So this is the place you'll be putting your first name, last name, phone number, display name or shop name, date of birth, and referred by if you are referred by someone. So in the first step, you'll be putting your first name and last name. So here is my first name and last name. You also will be putting your phone number, which you input the correct numbers here. Next, you'll be putting your shop name or display name here. So you can put your shop name, the name you have been using to sell your products, whether in the street or just your nickname or your personal name. So that is up to you. So, and also note, any place you find this asterisk or this star symbol here means a compulsory field you have to fill here. So but the one that is highlighted here, that is lighter in weight here, and that is not asterisk here, you don't have to worry about that. You can escape that or you can skip that. So your date of birth, you also have to choose your date of birth here. So let's pick a date of birth here. So put in your refer by here, and remember anywhere that is lighter in text here is not compulsory, so you can just keep all this rest and go to your email address. So I'll be putting my email address here. So once you put in your email address, you also need to retype it again in case of typographical error. Your password, you need to choose a password here, and you also have to retype your password. So once you have done that, you have to click on I have read and accept the e-contract Jumia Nigeria. So if you have not done that, you have to click this link to check on what it's all about before you accept it here. So click on continue once you click on that. So once you click continue, to take you to the next step where you have to fill in your business information. So here I'll be putting a product available, but you don't have to fill that. Remember, anywhere that is asterisk here that you put in the star symbol is compulsory, which you have to care about. So now is the address, the city or town where you are sending the products. So your legal form, so choose this last one here if you don't have any registered company yet, which is no minimum capital or unlimited liability of partner, non-business. Okay, so the next thing that is available here we have to fill is the legal name or company name here. So this is taken from our shop name and display name that we fill in the first step here. Which country is your product located? So is it in Nigeria? If it's Nigeria, you have to choose Nigeria. If you're another other country, you can choose that. So that's all you have to fill here. Click on continue. So in this next step is about your bank information, bank account, where you'll be adding your BVN to receive money whenever you start selling on Jumia or whenever you buy or purchase a product from you. And this is not compulsory, you can skip this if you are not ready for this yet. So it's just very easy. You just have to click on the continue button or you skip. So in this case I'll be skipping this step, which is not required for you to create a Jumia account, so you can just skip it. You can add that later on once you are free. It's very easy to fill. So yeah, all this field is taken from the one you are filling seller account and the business information. So the only thing you have to do is to expand this business information to check and make sure everything here is correct. If it's not correct, you just have to go back to the other place and fill the information correctly. Just cross check this. So if they are correct, you can just click on start selling. So once you click on the start selling, Jumia will send you an email to your inbox or your spam box. Just check all your spam or your promotional box. Check all the field in your email address, whether you're using Gmail or Yahoo Mail. It doesn't really matter. Jumia should be able to send you an email with a link to confirm your email address before your account will be activated by Jumia. Okay, so right now we're going to my Gmail to check the link. So now the email is sent to my promotional box here. So this is it here. Verify your email and finish your registration on the seller center. Click on this link. So once you click that, you can read other information here which I'm familiar with, so I don't have to worry about that. Just click on this link that says please click on the link to confirm your registration. Click on that. So once you click on that, Jumia will ask you to put in your username and your password again. So you have to type in your username here or your email address. So once you input it correctly, you should be able to land to your seller center dashboard here, which I have done here. So guys, this is the first step. We are done with the first step now on creating Jumia seller center account. The second step is to show you how to add a product to your storefront. The first thing you have to do is to click under your product here and click on create a new product. Click on that link. So once you click on that link, you have to also click on create a new product here again, so to find the categories or where your product will belong to. Click on that. So in this case, you'll be adding a t-shirt to our storefront. So scroll down to where you will find a fashion here. Under fashion, you click on let's say men's fashion, because I'll be adding men's product here. So under men's fashion, I'll also be clicking on clothing here. Under clothing, you'll be clicking on shirt, and under shirt you'll be clicking on t-shirt. So that's a long journey. So after that, click on this select. You should have your highlighted product here category. So this is where the SEO part started. You'll be able to optimize your product to expose your product to Jumia itself. So whenever someone searches your product on Jumia, your product should be one of the top 10 products that will be listed to the buyer. Okay, so this first step here is to put in your product name here. So here the product name is very important. Make sure you include what your target audience is. So in my case, I'm targeting an audience which is for engineers. So let's just add a software engineer here. Software engineer, so it's easy to narrow down the niche, because as you know, there's a lot of competition on Jumia. But if you narrow down your niche, you'll be able to find your way out of Jumia product here. So the brand, so this is the brand now. It's talking about whether you are selling an Apple product or you are selling Graco or whatever brand you are working on. So here is a fashion product. So just put in a fashion here. So next is the model. You don't have to worry. As I was explained before earlier. So as I explained earlier, remember anywhere is asterisk here is very important for you to fill. But here that is lighter, you don't have to worry about that. But if you have to fill it, then you can fill it. So this is our main color here. We have this. Let's say we have red, black, and yellow available. So the model here, you don't have to worry about that. Just click on this enter product details here. So that will take you to another page where you have to fill in the product line. So the product lines can be whether your company name here. So you can see Wayfly. So Wayfly Fashion Company Limited. So the vendor type, is it Jumia Food, Jumia More, or Jumia Food and More? So we click on this Jumia More. So color family, you can have a color family in a group color. Okay, so but this is not compulsory. You can fill it if it's okay by you. Let's say something blue. So also the type, you also have to select the type of the product you are selling. Is it but as I'm selling a t-shirt product, it has to be under a cotton category. Yeah. So the main material again, this is not compulsory. You can leave this blank. So the product description, this is very important. As you can see, is asterisk here. This is where you explain what the product is all about, and this can expose you to a lot of SEO on Jumia, and it can expose you to a lot of potential buyer on Jumia. So I have already have a description here, but I'll be showing you how to write your own description. To get started, you have to go to rapidtag.io. So click on use tools for free. Yeah, I'll be searching some keywords here. Let's say engineer t-shirt. So by the way, you can, if you notice that I just visited a Jumia page, a Jumia website, and I started getting advert from there, or from Google advert. So if you really want to know how this works, I'll be linking a video up in the description or in the video card up, so you'll be able to get how this work and how to do better marketing and to accelerate your products or services online. So make sure you check on that video. So yeah, you'll be clicking on next to search tags. So these are the tags here you have to fill into your t-shirt, so you can remove some irrelevant tags here. So once you are done removing some irrelevant keyword, click on this copy here. So once you copy that, open your notepad here. Paste the keyword. So how I go about the SEO part here is very easy if you can follow this step. Firstly, you have to make sure you write word that will include all these keywords here, or all these word here. Like you can start from, this is a t-shirt. I think this is a duplicate word, and remove this. You can have an engineer. So you can see very easy. Just make sure you write word that will include all these tags here. So once you have done that, and make sure you complete all this stuff except the one that is duplicate. So once you've done that, I believe your t-shirt or your product, any other product you add to Gmail, should be able to expose to the right audience. Make sure you do that. So the one I've done here, the one I'll be using to not waste your time. Okay, just scroll up here. You can just copy this here, then go back to Jumia, paste it there. So you can see our score has changed here. So also the allied product here, the allied, these allied you have to give them about the product, most important part of the description of the product. So just copy this, paste it there. So as you see, our score has increased. The next thing is what's in the box. Like if it's something that will be packed in a box or in a nylon or whatever package you want, so we'll try to tell them what's inside the box. If you have to fill out, you can put in what is in the box here. So in this case we have t-shirt in the box. T-shirt. Okay, and this is a note you can give your buyer before purchasing the product. So now I have some note here. So these can come up with your own idea, the note. Let's say you are selling a t-shirt, which I have done here. Maybe telling your user that, hey, do not wash your product with a detergent, or do not wash your product with some non-clean water. You might give them some notes about the product for a lasting. You can also have, there's a place you can also be putting that here. You can also put that between your description, but this is the right place to put that here to note to your user how to maintain the product. Okay. So the next thing is to go to the measurement part. So was the dimension? You can just put in 2 by 3 here, or 12 by 3, or 3 by 9, depend on the dimension. But in my own case here, the dimension is 12 by 3. Okay. The weight of the product here, there is a 0.3 kg, which is the weight of the t-shirt I'm selling now. So the next thing is to move to the additional product attributes. So product warranties. So which how many years are you giving them for your product? How long will it last? So you have to fill in the informations here. So you can say 2 years warranty. Okay, so that depends on you. Also the warranty type, are you going to replace it or repair by vendor? So in this case I'll be replacing it for this buyer. So the address where the replacement will be done. Once you've done that, you can put in your certification if you have any certification here. Then the product country also is very important. You have to find that here, if it's importing, if it's from USA, California, or whatever location it might be, you have to fill in there. So this the product is in Nigeria here. I'll be clicking Nigeria. So we're moving to the test manufacturer. If you are which manufacturer is it coming from, so you can put that here. So this tier label is also similar to note, so you can put the same thing here or just put it some twist here. So this tier label is almost the same thing to what I said to you, but I'll be putting some slightly twist here. Now the group age selection. It's a group age selection. If it's yes or no, you can put in that, but I don't have to worry about this. So is it a unisex product or just for men or for boy or for girl? So in this case, it's a unisex product here. So coming to the next part, which is the men's pant size. This is a t-shirt, so you don't have to worry about that. Just move to the season part, which you have to select if it's for summer, for spring, or for winter. So here I'll be checking on this all season. So as you can see, our score has increased to 90 content score here, which is great. So that will expose you to the SEO part here. So this is the only part you have to check here, which is the attribute size conversion type here, which is set to no here. So also the skirt type, you don't have to worry about all this because we are dealing with t-shirt here. So just click on this enter product variation here. So in this part is where you'll be selecting the size here. So you can scroll down to look for your product size. In my product t-shirt size, I have only a large and extra large, so I'll be checking this. So after you have selected the size of the product, you also have to choose a product ID here. So this can be whether your username with some number, random number. So yeah, I'll be just be putting NG here, which is Nigeria, putting 12, or let's say 001 here, which is our first product here. So that is only the most important part here, and also the price of the product here. So let's say the price of the product is 5,000 naira as the initial product, and we are selling it so let's say we are selling it 2,000 naira here. So the start date of the product, which day are we starting the product, and what is the end date of the product. So once you fill that, the next thing is to upload the product image here. So here you have to browse the products. Here it might be a mock-up or a printed t-shirt that you snap. So I think I have the product on the picture here. Go to the product, and this is the product here. So you can either put whether 4 or 5, whatever products image you have, but in this case I only have one which I have saved to my computer already. So once you have done, click on submit and finish. So now our product is added. If you have followed all the steps and everything I'll show you in this video, product should be able to expose to your potential client or buyer on Jumia. So this is what we are getting from Jumia. Says our product have been added successfully. So before it can appear, Jumia has to go to some manual process here, your manual review, and that will take up to approximately 2 days, which is 48 hours here. So once your product is added, you should be able to get a notification whether through your email or phone call by Jumia that your product has been added or rejected. So it's in 2 cases. So that is basically it, guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you like, share, and comment below, and don't forget to subscribe.